Hi Year 4, Miss Coleman here. I'm going to be doing some of the lessons alongside Miss Keeley and Miss Broom, which I'm really excited about. So for today's maths lesson, our TLP is Can I Make Arrays and Record Multiplication Facts. So I know in Mrs. Broom's video yesterday she showed you some arrays and some of you might have had a go at making some. So that's brilliant. If you have, you'll be really good at it already. If not a problem. We're going to talk you through how to do it. You can use anything you can find in your house to make your array. So I'm going to do it with some shredded wheat and some pegs. So pasta will work, or bits of Play-Doh or blue tack, or anything you can find that's small enough to make an array is brilliant. So let's get going.
Okay, Year 4. So for your arrays, I want you to think of times tables that you would like to work on. So ones that are going to challenge you. You can do more than one array if you like. That's absolutely brilliant. So I'm going to think, I want to work on my 3 times table. So the array I'm going to make is for 3 times 2. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. That's one lot of 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I'm using pegs here. Again, you can use whatever you like, whatever you've got. So along the top, I'm going to write a 3 because I've got 1, 2, 3 pegs. And down the side, 1, 2, I'm going to write a 2. I'd like you to write on your arrays the numbers on the top and sides. So have a think. I know lots of you will know what is my answer. If you're not sure, you can count. That's the whole point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I know that 3 times 2 is 6. Good job, anyone who got that. So now we're going to think about how else could we write it. So what do you think? Yep, so I'm going to write it 2 times 3. And then there are some other ways we could write it as well. What else could we do? If you've got an idea, you can show us those in your work. So I'm going to do 6 equals 3 times 2. Or how else could I put that? Have a think. Yeah, I'm going to do 6 equals 2 times 3. And I could also write my number sentence in words. So I know Mrs. Broom showed you yesterday. So 3 lots of 2 equals 6. There we go. Now, challenge. Who can think what would the inverse be of this? Any of you know? I know some of you will. So I'm going to take my equals number, 6. I'm going to put divide for my inverse. Good job if you got that bar. So 6 divided by 3 equals 2. Brilliant. And then the last one for the inverse, 6 divided by 2 equals 3. Fantastic. I'm going to do a slightly more challenging one now. So my number fact is 4 times 6. So I'm going to check, have I got 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brilliant. So I will write 6 at the top. And have I got 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Fantastic. Now, I might know the answer. Some of you might know the answer. Again, if we're not sure, we can always count. So 4 times 6, you can either count or think of the answer if you already know it. Yep, 24. Brilliant. So the same as in the last example, how many other ways can you write it? So we could write it 6 times 4, equals 24, or 6 equals 4 times 6. Okay, so you are going to have a go at making some arrays for yourself, like I said. Okay, choose ones that challenge you, and you can do as many as you like. Okay, and I'm going to show you one more that will be drawn, just in case you don't have anything or don't want to get things out to make them. So if you would like, in your maths book or on a piece of paper, you can just draw out your arrays. So I'm challenging myself here. The 7 times table, I always find it quite tricky. So I'm going to do 7 times 7. So I'm going to check that my array is correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Also, I need one more row so that I've got the right number. I'm going to write a 7 there because I know that I've checked it and I know that it's 7 times 7. So we can count them if we're not sure of the answer to help us with our times tables. So who can have a think? What is 7 times 7? Fab. So 49. Brilliant. And now you know what to do. So can we write 7 times 7 another way? Well, if we swap the 7s around, that won't make any difference. So we leave it exactly like that. And then we can write, how else could we write it? Yeah, exactly like we have done. 49 equals 7 times 7. It's another way. 7 lots of 7 equal 49. And can anybody think of the inverse for what this would be? Have a think. Yeah, so we start with 49 divided by, now this one's actually easier because we've got our two numbers are the same. So divided by 7, brilliant, equals 7, fantastic. So have a go at yours. And have a go at the inverse if you're after a challenge. Push yourselves. And you can send in your pictures on the parent mail, or you can show us on Zoom later.